Good.
That's it?
Yeah. Good afternoon. Oh,
Oh.
there we are. Okay.
All right, we're here live. All right. I'm Jane, CEO, founder of Jane's Agenda.
And I'm Amanda, the Director of Product Design.
We're here today. We've got a couple things to talk to you about. I know that we have quite a few people registered to join us today, so I'm hoping they get the notification in the next minute or so, and then we'll dive right in. Today we're going to be talking about a little bit about how our subscription box started. We are celebrating 36 months of the subscription box, 3 years, so we have kind of some reflection to do, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on with the anniversary event, and we've got some stuff to show you.
Oh, hi Roxanne.
I love that we can see the comments so easily on this poll.
Okay.
All right. So, where should we start? Do you want to dive right in?
Yeah, I was actually just going to ask if you want to dive right in or wait a couple minutes. Oh, we got another hello.
They're all joining us.
Okay, cool. We can start. All right.
So, as I just said, we're celebrating 3 years on the subscription box. And so I thought it would be fun to talk to you guys a little bit about where we started with it. We are celebrating 10 years in business in August. I guess it's August now.
It is August. It is August 3rd.
It's 2025 in my head. Oh, hi. Hi, Tara, Edna. Is that Kayla?
Anita,
Kayla?
Anna Marie. It's a wonderful
Anne Marie.
plan. Oh, Anne Marie. My apologies.
Tina. All right, cool. Everybody's joining. Yay. Hi, Jody. All right. I hope you all have had a wonderful week. I hope that it's not as hot where you are. We're not used to this heat. It's terrible. Hi, Tanya. All right.
Okay, to dive right in.
So I know that we have a lot of new customers. We have a lot of new people on our social media, on our website, hundreds of new people visiting a day that have no idea who we are, what we do. And so I thought it might be fun because we're celebrating 3 years on the subscription box to kind of go over some of the things that have led us to where we are today. And I'd love to know, I know some of you off the top of my head, I know you're subscribers. Kayla, yay, I got it right the first time. Okay, so I'd love to know if you are subscribers and perhaps how long you've been with us. Hi, Donna. So if you're a subscriber, let us know. And you don't have to know the exact amount, but maybe just how long you've been with us so we get an idea. And if you've been with us from the very beginning, you could put a big old OG there in the comments. This is our 37th box.
Yes, September's 37.
I said 36, but it's 37 because it's a full 3 years. Oh, yay, we've got Canada joining. Hi, Christine. All right, 1.5 years.
Wow.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a compliment for us. Like, we work really hard to design these boxes, and so when people stick around month after month, it really feels good. OG subscriber, yeah, you are, Tina. I'm definitely a subscriber deluxe box since March. Love the box. I'm from Massachusetts. Almost a year now.
Awesome. Oh, we're so grateful to have you guys.
All right, so, we started this subscription box, was it 2020?
Yes.
In the summer of 2020, where we had a big team meeting. Everybody sat around. This was actually right before we hired you.
Yes.
Yes, she didn't get to be a part of that meeting. But right after that came on Amanda, and then it's history. But we all sat around, had our team meeting. We noticed a struggle within the planner community that people didn't know how to use their planners in the middle of COVID. You didn't know what to do. You didn't know how to plan for this new phase of life, and it kind of got us brainstorming. How could we help you through this? Because eventually we knew it was going to end and you were going to go back to your normal days or whatever became the new normal. But in the meantime, everybody had invested all this money and time and energy into these planners they loved and had no way to use them. I mean, if you aren't scheduling, what do you do? And so we knew what to do. We make planners. We knew exactly what you should do with your planner. But how do we give that to you in an affordable way? How do we make sure that every month you had a way to find your planner new and exciting again? And so, we put a wait list out there. we said, is this something you'd be interested in? And based on the wait list, we thought, well, maybe 50 people. Like if we got 50 subscribers, that would be great. That would be totally worth our time and energy. And I think maybe 4 to 6 weeks, we started talking about it before we actually launched it. And that very first box, we sold almost 300. So the difference between a subscription that does 50 and a subscription that does 300, whole different ball game. And obviously that became a much bigger deal for us than what we had pictured. And now we had to balance our already successful regular shop at janesagenda.com and also balance this now successful subscription box and not let anybody down anywhere all the time.
There's so much pressure.
Right. And so that was an immediate team meeting. Mm-hmm. How do we do this? How do we do this month after month and maintain the quality and the quantity? And we've learned a lot over the years, but I think we've done a pretty damn good job. So I'm happy to see so many people. Charla says since the very first. Thank you, Charla. Edna said deluxe for over a year. And I think that's fairly true. Once you join, most people stay for quite a while. I think the number one reason people leave after they've been for a while is they've switched to a planner size we don't offer anymore. And that's understandable. But people generally stay around, and that's because we try really hard to put the value in the box, I think. So the other thing that people may not know is that I actually had a monthly cover club in 2016. It was my first subscription. I had maybe 1 or 2 employees. We were really tiny. Jane's Agenda was still just a baby. And we had 24 subscribers from a monthly cover club, and it was like month 2, maybe. I think we did 2 or 3 months back in the day, and it was just too much. It was too much for me to manage a regular shop and family. I had 2 little tiny humans at home and a subscription. And so I decided that, I would table it and we would come back to it later. And, we did that. We did that 2 years after we launched the subscription box. We separated out the different options and relaunched the monthly cover club. And so I think there's a lesson in there that not everything happens always at the right time, but it doesn't mean it's a bad idea. It just means maybe you wait and then it happens the way that it's supposed to. And I'm so grateful that that's how time has worked out, because I really appreciated the opportunity to do the monthly cover club, and I was really bummed when I had to squash it. And so that was really fulfilling when we got to relaunch that. So Amanda joined us in July 2020.
Yes, I did. When I first started, just gonna go into my life story, I was production assistant and I started learning how to fulfill the product and to manufacture it, and it just grew and grew and grew, and
eventually I kidnapped her from production and took her as my own human, and she's been working with me pretty much ever since. I think it was like January or February the next year I kidnapped her, and she's mine. And over time she's become more and more integral to the shop. She does almost all of our designing now. When you touch a product, Amanda probably had something to do with creating it. And so I'm very glad that she gets to be here today to talk about some of these things with you.
yes.
All right, Danielle says 2 deluxe, 2 different sizes, and just under a year. Love it so much. Donna says, I take my planner to work and get so many compliments for my JA inserts and covers. And Tina, It's a Wonderful Plan, says, I originally had the classic size and switched to half letter junior when you created the 3 options. I love that getting the deluxe box gives you the bones for a whole new planner.
Yes, it does. Oh, you're very welcome, Tina.
What else? What else would they like to know about the subscription box over time? We could talk about how we had a really hard time getting product in. That was really fun.
We did at the tail end of COVID. There was lots of manufacturing and shipping delays, so we had to get creative with our choices, and we made it work.
I don't know if you all remember that when the big ocean line freighters were getting stuck in the sea and no one could get them to port. That was just one of the problems that we had to go through with us. Some of our products are made in the United States, and even those couldn't get to us because there were no truckers that were delivering products. And so that was a challenge, and it made us much stronger in the long run, because now we order way further ahead and we actually have a lot more opportunity to design that way. We can get really custom, which is some of the vegan leather products that we've had recently. You'll notice the quality is definitely upped, and that's because they are 100% our design down to like the millimeter. Let's see, we got so many more comments. Rachel says, would you ever put some discs in the sub box? I'd love to get some new different discs. It's amazing how expensive they are. I agree. They can be a little pricey. They cost us a pretty penny to have them made.
Last August, we gave everybody a travel planner, mini planner, all in mini size, and they got what, 1/4 inch size rose gold discs?
I think they were 1/2 inch. They were little.
1/2 inch,
They
yeah.
were super cute. Those little tiny rose gold discs. And it's funny, we had a few extra sets and they sold out in like a day on the shop. They just love those tiny discs. But we actually didn't get good feedback on that.
No.
Because a lot of people don't have Discbound on our subscription. We have a lot of customers that have A5, so they have a ring binder, so they don't know what to do with discs. It's not something they're interested in. And so I don't see right now, as long as we continue to offer some non-Discbound options in the shop, choosing to do that again, unless it's in a way that they would appreciate as well, because I think it's only fair to support all of our planner humans.
Tina says they were adorable.
They were so cute.
And Tara's,
I think there was a comment I missed up here. My goodness. Okay. Kayla says, I love my half letter size. I do the monthly cover box and love changing my planner each month. Tara says, every time I pull mine out, I get compliments and everyone wants to know where I get them. You know what's funny is no one ever asks me where I get my planner anymore. I think they're scared to ask me. They know what I do, right? So maybe they're just like, they just assume, but it's kind of the funny thing. It's like I pull my planner out at karate and everybody kind of looks over like they want to come talk to me, but they don't actually come over. It's a funny change of things since the beginning.
would you say then most subscribers are A5?
No, the majority of our subscribers are Discbound, but we do have quite a few A5, and so again, it's kind of hard to give a product that not everybody's going to appreciate. And so, we do offer sales. I actually we'll tell you a little bit at the end, but we're going to be marking down some discs in our shop here soon too. So if you want to try some new discs, there's going to be an opportunity. It's really hard to satisfy everyone, especially with different bindings.
Yeah.
Classic size is definitely our most popular right now, but junior is gaining on it for sure. One of the things that I wanted to be able to offer, it's one of our core values, is offer as affordable as we can a planner solution that anybody can afford, anybody can do and use. A lot of times the value of our products is significantly higher than what we sell them for. And we do that because it's one of my core values, company core values, is to offer products that you can afford. And we found that by offering the subscription, we can do that for you in a much bigger way. When we are batching and making product for 600-700 people, we can do it faster and our costs go down than if we were making them one at a time. So we can offer double the value, in like the deluxe box is always like double the value. For half the price, which is amazing. And so it just kind of all fell in line with one of our core values anyway. And then, will those gorgeous red discs be back in the shop? Dude, we're working on it, Annette. We want them back too.
They are gorgeous. They're my favorite. Red's my favorite color. And I was really bummed I couldn't get a set.
Yeah. We are trying to get you more discs. We're trying to get you more of everything. One of the things that people ask frequently is, why don't we release everything in the shop from the subscription box? There's a couple different challenges there, but one of the big ones is the time it takes to list a product, to photograph it, to get it ready to sell is quite pricey for a company. I have to pay someone to do that. And when it's in the subscription box, I don't have to pay for all that time, which is why you get the value. The subscription box is always going to be more affordable than buying the items in the shop. But if we were to list every single product we put in the subscription box, I wouldn't have any time to do the subscription box, and then we would just be one of those high-priced planner companies nobody likes. So, let's see. Rachel says, I do love that your covers and dashboards are not kid or childlike. Perhaps not the correct wording, but it's just so realistic and gorgeous. I'm bummed I missed the August subscription. I love the August subscription. It's still in my planner. We need the wine color discs now. Well, so to speak to the childlike, that's one of the things we actually talk about every time we design the boxes. We try to aim somewhere between not being childlike and not looking like your grandma's couch, right? There's got to be some kind of middle ground where you feel like a strong, confident woman. You should have this beautiful, decorative planner, at least on the outside, that's gorgeous and filled with color but doesn't make you feel like a little kid or an old lady. And I think it's important. We do try to aim for that middle ground, and sometimes it leans a little harder towards the older side and sometimes it leans a little harder towards the younger side, but we try to stay right in there for you because I don't know about most of you, but I'm in my 30s, right? Amanda's in her late 20s, and we want to feel like strong, confident women. We don't want to feel like our moms or our children, so that's kind of important to us.
And I don't know if I'm not good with live, so bear with me. So if you're with us long enough, you'll start to recognize that we kind of rotate through themes. So if, like, let's say September is very florally, then October won't be. And if a month is supposed to be seasonal, like October is around Halloween, spooky, and then you have November and December, which are later fall, and then Christmas. Those will be not heavily themed, but like definitely seasonally themed. And we try to do some holiday themed items in there as well, but not predominantly the holiday.
Yeah. We definitely try to mix it up. I don't want you to get bored. If I gave you floral, floral, floral every single month, eventually you'd be like, I have enough flowers on my planner, Jane. And so we try to mix it up. If we've gone super color heavy for a couple months, like June. June was a gorgeous month. Bright reds and teals and absolutely fantastic. I have the hybrid right here in front of me. Beautiful month. But to follow that up with July, that was also very vibrant with the intense Santorini color blues and stuff, then now we're feeling a little color overload, right? Like we've got a box of crayons in front of us, and so August is a little more muted and elegant, and it's simpler, and so we do that on purpose. This is something we look at every month when we design is, what have we given them? How does it flow together? What are they starting to get tired of seeing? How do we keep it fresh?
So something we also do is we also keep in mind the time of year. In America, a lot of the schools start in August and September, so about that time of the year we'll go and we'll give products that we think would help the large amount of our customers who have family in schools, or maybe they work around a school schedule.
Yeah. Every time we design, we try to think about what you need, what's going on in your life. We all use the same products as you. If you're using Jane's Agenda products, so are we. And I can tell you, like, certain times, like maybe I'm just running out of pages because we gave them to you in the subscription box 3 months ago, and now I'm running out. So we give you a similar product so that you don't run out of that thing that you love. Or I'm getting bored of a daily. Oh, now we need to design a new daily so that you get to try something different. We figure if you're feeling these things, then you're going to appreciate the same stuff that we're looking for. Let's see. Kayla says, I love the previews. Oh God, I can't wait to show you October. But October's not going to be for a while, so cannot wait. Teresa says, I'm 55 and think your boxes are elegant.
Thank you.
You're nowhere near my grandmother's age, I can tell you right now. My mother is probably on here somewhere, or she will watch it later, and she's almost 70 and she uses our products. So I think there's definitely a middle ground where you can feel like a strong, independent woman and not feel like you're looking at the wrong age of floral or the childlike images. Let's see. Oh my goodness, comments are coming so fast I can't read them. Hold on. What I enjoy about your products is it gives me that businesswoman look and the joy of its beauty, and my stickers speak to the kid in me. That's a good balance. I think that you can customize it to speak to your personal style. That's one of the entire reasons we're here, is so that you can have a planner that you love, and it does not have to be something other people love. Not every month is going to be exactly the same for you. That's why we try to mix it up, different cardstocks, different things that you can layer so that it can look like you instead of like your friend. Karen says, I subscribe to the 7-disc because it's impossible to find supplies for this size. You know, it's one of those ones that kind of goes seasonally. I swear the mini size goes through these periods of like where it almost drops off and we're like, should we stop offering the size? And then all of a sudden it'll spike and it's like, why would we ever think of getting rid of that size? And it's kind of done that. We've offered mini for years and years and years, and it's always done that. So there's something about that size that just goes through like a seasonality. Maybe because it's small, people are like, nope, this is not enough room. And they upgrade and then they're like, no, I miss my tiny cute planner. I'm in love with my appointment pages. Thank you, Jody. You can show me October. I won't tell.
I'm
Not
sure.
We have so much more to show you. Once subscribed, are we still set up for the following month? Absolutely. Unless you unsubscribe as long as your payment goes through, you don't have to worry about anything. Everything is set up to do that. You can always check these things too in your managed subscription link. You go into janesagenda.com/account, I believe. It's at the top. You just sign in and there's a button that says manage subscription. You can look there and see what's coming up for you, and it'll tell you if you have active subscriptions. We can always check these things for you too. You can email hello@janesagenda.com, and our fearless warrior Mandy will look everything up for you. I have two Amandas. It gets very confusing around here. We had a customer get confused the other day because she didn't know which one she was talking to. We have Amanda and Mandy, and they are completely different powerhouses.
Yes. Completely different individuals.
She didn't let me say powerhouses before she said yes. Okay. Let's see. Tina says, I think the mini is perfect for on the go. It's a great size. We got rid of personal size. We still have a little bit left in the shop. It's actually going on like significant clearance. If you are a personal size planner user, now's the time to stock up because we are starting to run out of supplies. But it's challenging to be really effective in a personal size as your main everyday carry. It's great as an additional planner, but it's really difficult in that size to plan consistently. But I think mini walks that fine line between being small and compact, but still enough room that you can functionally plan. And for anybody who doesn't know, mini is almost exactly half of a classic size. So when you open them, you have a full classic size page worth of space, which is kind of cool. Let's see.
Mini fits my purse, so I'm stepping away from Junior.
Yeah, do we have the mini here that was in a little leather? Gosh, she was so stinking cute. I don't
see the leather either.
Oh, there's the mini leather.
Here's
Yeah,
the leather.
you can't really tell, but this is just such a stinking cute size, and I'm puffing it up so you can see what it looked like when it's got the discs in it. But I just love this little thing. Like, it's hard to see perspective. It's really small and compact, and I just absolutely love this. I almost switched back to mini again when I saw this size. How can I make that my thing? But I think Junior just has my heart.
There are some 2-inch discs on a mini, and you got a cute little chunky girl. It's adorable.
We've got people talking about our customer service. We really do love our customers. It's not just something we say. I know there's terrible companies out there that are like, we appreciate our customers. We actually do. We know your names. We talk about you like you're our friends ordering from us. Always have. It's just kind of the culture at Jane's Agenda is, when Karen orders, it's, oh, Karen ordered again. It's exciting. And I've even had where we've looked at orders so often that we can tell when someone switched a size and we were worried they did it on accident. We sent the email like, did you mean to switch to this size? And they were shocked, but we actually pay that much attention. We can't catch every error, obviously, but we really do. We pay attention to what you get, and that's kind of impressive considering how many thousands and thousands of orders we have a month. We really do care that much. So, we separated out the planners into when we started. I guess if you didn't come from the beginning of the subscription box, we started with one option. You just got the planner lifestyle box, and occasionally we would give you a cover in it, but we didn't do that every month because covers are a more pricey item to produce. But we did it maybe every 3 to 6 months when we first started, and we got so many weird complaints about it. It was funny. We got people that are like, I want to cover every single month. And then we got, can you stop giving me covers? And so we really realized that it was the right time to separate it out and to offer the monthly cover club, because that way you could make your choice. And the nice thing about the monthly cover club is you can skip a month. Like if you really are overloaded in covers, which I can't imagine because I always want the new cover that comes out every single month. But if you are, you could skip a month. And so you're not like locked in hard. But that told us that it was time to separate everything out. And when we separated out the 3 subscriptions, so that now we have the deluxe as well, we doubled our subscription overnight. It was a really big deal. And we did that primarily so we could give you more value. In order to give you the box that we wanted, we could not do that at $49.
No.
Not including shipping and packaging. There's only about $25 left to play with once you take out just that stuff. There's really not much left for us to order products, to have things made. I have to pay labor for employees. And so it's not that there was anything wrong with the box. I just wanted more. I wanted it bigger and better, and I wanted to be able to give you vegan leather products most months and a cover every month if you wanted and all these things. And we realized that starting at $74.95, we had that opportunity. And so that's where the deluxe box came in, is we can give you those big, gorgeous boxes filled with value because we have a little bit more room to do that. I will say those subscription boxes cost a pretty penny to ship. You know, it costs us sometimes $12, $15 to ship your deluxe box. Mm-hmm. It's a lot. And we include that price when we ship domestically. Let's see, Tina says, I really love this new option. I say new, but it's a year old now, right? I mean, she's almost walking.
I think, a handful of months later, we also decided to put a lot of heart and conscious effort in the types of products we offered. Because I know for a while we offered a lot.
It was quantity.
It was quantity over quality. And then we switched it up and we decided to give you guys quality over quantity. And
ultimately, we're spending a similar value. Our cost is similar to give you less products, but a higher value than to give you a ton of little tiny products. Like the actual value of the box is much higher. It used to top out at around $100, and now they're easily pushing $140, $150, $160. And that's because we're able to do that by having a few less items in the box. It's kind of a cool thing that we didn't actually do it for the cost savings. We did it so that we could give you better products. So I don't know if you've been seeing some of these vegan leather products we've been giving you. They are not cheap. I mean, some of us cost us, $12, $15?
Some of them, yeah.
Just to give you one item.
But they're gorgeous, and we know you guys will love them. And it's a steal of a bargain getting it in the subscription box versus buying it in the shop.
Yeah, well, we were talking about the, do we have one here, the leather folder?
Right behind you.
This is the item that's going in the anniversary box, which is still open. If you haven't subscribed, you should go subscribe. This is the leather folder we're putting in. This thing is like, it's $50, $60 if you go to buy the same quality, same size, well, similar size. They don't have the same size. We designed this one. And we're planning to release it in the shop for $29 just so that you can afford it. But we're putting it in the subscription box automatically. Like that's an example of a product that it cost us a pretty penny, but I wanted you to have it, and we can do that at the $74 price point. There, let me put that back up next to the typewriter.
Because we want, one of our core values, I think Jan already mentioned, is that we want to provide affordable and functional planner products.
So another challenge that, oh yes, Tammy, please subscribe. Everybody should join us. If you need to find out where, it's real fast, janesagenda.com/box. Keep it real simple for you, and you can pick whatever option you want. But if you want the leather folder, you need to get one of the boxes. So the Planner Lifestyle box or the Deluxe box, because those are the only ones that are going to have the folder. So something else that people don't realize is that when you've designed, this is now our 4th October, we're designing the same seasonality year over year. And I don't know what it's like for you guys, but when I decorate, like at Christmas, I pull out the same decorations. I might add a couple more, but like for the most part, it's the same tree year over year for quite a while. We can't do that with a subscription box. We can't just give you the same stuff. I'd love to. Some of the previous months were absolutely gorgeous. But we can't do that because if you already have that, you're not going to be excited to get it again. And so every year we have to completely redesign a box. And so, I mean, like, I feel like October is now a part of my soul because I've designed it so many times.
It's one of the boxes Jane looks forward to designing every single year. She's like, can we just design October already?
Yeah, if I could do a whole year of beautiful pumpkins and leaves and some of the spooky stuff, I would just be so happy. The other thing that I was talking to Emily, our e-commerce director, earlier. I was explaining, like, I like my pages to be simple. I like them to be clean and elegant and minimal and easy to look at. I do not want my planner inserts to stress me out. But when it comes to the outside of my planner, I want it bougie. I want it covered in color and decorative stuff because I don't stare at that all day. I see it when I carry it, but I don't actually have to look at it all the time. And so it's always kind of new and exciting, but I want my pages simple. And so that was one of the reasons that we came up with the Essential collection that's also going in the we're in August, anniversary.
Yes.
The September anniversary box is that Essential line that we designed so that you can have this simple, elegant, clean planner spread while the outside is gorgeous and full of color. Am I an October baby? Nope, I'm a Taurus. I was born in April. I just love October. It's a really fun box to design every year. There's lots of beautiful graphics out there that independent designers have made, and it's always fun to put that together. It layers really nicely. I'd say any of the really seasonal boxes are usually pretty high on my list. I really love doing December box too because the winter and Christmas colors are just so pretty together, and they just, doesn't matter what I put in the box, it always looks great to me. So I may have to upgrade. Did I miss the deadline already? So technically you have until the end of the month to upgrade, but I do know that we have plenty of room right now. I can't say that we'll have that through Sunday, but if you email today, I know that Mandy will get you into the deluxe box. I told her that as long as we still can, let people upgrade. And I believe the absolute cutoff is Sunday, because after Sunday I'm going to give final numbers to production and they're going to make the last of the product. So if you want to get in, time is of the essence.
I love every monthly subscription box. Yes, us too.
It's really funny. Every month we're like, this is our favorite box ever. And then another box comes out and I'm like, no, that's my favorite box.
We're always like, Jane, can we please have this early? And like, no, you have to wait for the subscription to ship first.
Yeah, it's really funny. My little vultures working out there, they all want to take product as soon as it gets here. I'm like, you need to wait. You need to wait just like the customers wait. And even that's why I still have, I have the August stuff on my personal planner here because I want to wait with you. I want to be excited with you at the same time. And I think it was the first or second year. We designed Christmas early, right? 2-3 months ahead. We start working on the box. And I had Christmas in my planner. And then, obviously I was over it by the time Christmas actually came around, and it almost ruined the holiday season for me with my kids. It was no longer special. I've been staring at Christmas trees for 3 months. So I've stopped doing that because I want to be excited with my customers. And so we all get the stuff at the same time you do. You still have a couple days to do it. Yeah. I love every monthly subscription box. We saw that one. Dennis. Hi, Dennis. I can't wait for my anniversary subscription box and my new planner cover. I have the deluxe subscription. Oh, Dennis, you are one of our few customers that are male, and so we appreciate you being here. You are a fan favorite here. We love seeing your name come across our screen. Are we missing? I'm looking to make sure I didn't miss any comments. They scroll so fast. I'm in love with August planner, but drooling over anniversary box. I'm telling you, every month, it's hard to be like, I love the old month as soon as that new month rolls out. So we're trying to push, not show you October till you really get to appreciate September. I'm trying to be kind. It's hard for me to wait. I cannot keep a secret to save my life. Don't tell me your secrets.
No, she will tell everybody. And if she buys you a gift and it's supposed to be a surprise, and it's not a surprise, she'll tell you a week later.
I'm sorry. Or I'll be like, do you want to know? Amanda, I bought her birthday present like 6 months before her birthday, and every week I'm like, you sure you don't want it?
Like, no, I'll wait.
All right, I think I've scrolled enough. Yeah? Okay.
We're good?
Cool. Oh, we lost
You
our
scrolled
faces.
too far. Okay, so next.
All right, so we're going to move on. I do want to tell you that we are putting a bonus item in the subscription box. We got them in, and we actually planned them for a future box, but because they looked so pretty with September, we're going to go ahead and put it in there. So it's not going to be on your tour card. People are going to be really confused and emailing Mandy and like, what is this extra item? So I'm going to show you that today.
All right.
All right, so this, which I'm probably turning that so you can see it. Hopefully this is the right way. Looks like it.
Perfect.
Zig Clean Color Dots. So we ordered these. They are the dot markers, so you can, right, let me dot one so you can see what they look like, right? Can you see that? You know, these lights are hard.
That's a good angle.
Yeah, so you see that you can create dots with it. You can also highlight lines or whatever. It works just like a regular highlighter that way, but if you just push the dot marker into the paper, it creates this beautiful, pretty close in size circle every time. These are really fun for using on the at a glance calendars. I like marking the day when I have them on or the week. Do you have one on there? Oh, it's on there. Wow. Well, I don't know what today is. I'm going to go August 3rd. All right, so you can kind of see. Got to get the light at the right angle.
There we go.
See, August, and then right up here, I stamped the 3. Right, really nice. I also like using them for marking my task list. So I can tag what tasks are important for the day by just dotting the tasks down the list, and then I can still check them off. That doesn't get in the way. So I absolutely love these things. I don't know, they have like a $3 value. It's not huge, but it was exciting to give to you.
And it's gray, so it's a nice neutral color if you don't like color on your pages, like Jane mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I really only use black or blue ink. I pretty much always use gray or like the traditional yellow highlighters. I keep it really simple. I have a very busy, crazy, creative life, and so sometimes I have to simplify some things so that I don't get like creative overwhelm. It says the color is number 902 light platinum. Which it is. It is a light gray.
It is a light gray.
It's very easy to see through, but it's definitely visible, which is nice. It's a beautiful color, and I actually have a September cover here, so you can kind of see maybe. Right, it's got a lot of like those muted tones. Again, we tried to keep this one a little bit more simple in color palette. Obviously, there's a hard hint of burgundy with this burgundy foil, but it's definitely more muted, and so the gray just goes really lovely with this color palette. So I thought that would be really fun to give you this month. So all of the subscribers that join us for the anniversary box are going to get one of these really fun gray color dots as well. Again, not going to be on your tour card. Don't get confused.
And then one last sneak peek for now. Unless Jane finds something else to show you.
For the box.
But last sneak peek for the
September
box, now I'm doing it.
I'm sorry.
Is this friction pen. You know how Jane loves her erasable pens. This one is 0.4. Black ink, lovely silver components or metal accents. And it's 0.4. It writes so nicely.
It writes really fine, but smooth. It's got a good scratch to it. If you love pens, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it feels good when you roll it across your page. And I think we discovered that this one writes on PET.
It might.
I think we discovered that. I don't have any.
I know a future pen writes on PET.
Oh, okay. So maybe not this one. Okay. But it is definitely erasable.
But yeah, it's erasable, so I'll show you. I wrote, you see how fine that is. And then do you have your one right there?
I have mine. This is my trusty pen. I bought a bunch on
This
Amazon.
is her trusty pen. It's a 0.5. So if I just write next to it, one, you can see the line
difference.
Width difference. And they're both erasable.
Right. I try really hard to only use erasable pen. It keeps me from having to redo my entire planner when something big changes. Mm-hmm. And when we saw that it was not only a 0.4 pen, but it had this beautiful chrome. I mean, it feels like an upgrade, and it feels good in your hand. Mm-hmm. It's hard to explain in a video, but it just feels like a nice pen. It's actually quite lightweight, but it feels really high quality. I just love this thing. And it is. It's really elegant. I don't know about you, but I've seen a lot of the Friction brands start to err towards that childlike side, and we try really hard to pick the ones.
That one doesn't have it. A lot of them will have like faux tattooing on them.
It drives me crazy. I don't know why they do that.
We don't have any here, but there's a lot. I think we have some in the shop that have like tattooing up here, and it doesn't feel clean, doesn't feel elegant.
Yeah, I'm a boss. I'm a working woman. I do not want faux tattoos all over my pens if I can help it. So I prefer the ones that feel more professional and make me feel powerful. And when we saw this one, I'm like, they have to have that. Oh, thank you. Tina says she loves my nails. I did that for you, Tina.
Oh, just for you. She was getting them done. She's like, Tina's gonna love my nails.
We're just full of crap. I'm sorry.
But, this is the new Jane's Agenda.
It's the new Jane approved pen.
You can't say Jane's Agenda because we all use different variations of a friction, but
this is the Jane approved pen. This is my new favorite pen. I actually stole one right away when it came out of the box, and someone took it from me. So obviously it's nice if people keep stealing them at the office. I'm going to take my own once the box ships if we have any left over. If we don't have any left over, I guess we get to order more. Because it's now my favorite pen in the whole wide world. And so very exciting that we're putting that in the box for you.
Okay.
Let's see. Love smooth writing instruments. We really do test all of these things. We want to make sure that they are going to work for you consistently. There's been quite a few times when we've gotten pens in to test them and they just don't meet my quality. They don't roll nicely, they skip, or the ink is too thick. I don't like when it takes too long to dry. Like, I'm really particular about all of this. And so if you get a pen in the subscription box, it's been thoroughly tested. I've fully approved it. It's a great pen to use. And maybe you found your new favorite pen that way too, and you didn't have to spend extra money to go buy a whole set to try it. So kind of a neat thing that we get to do for you. Let's see. So I think that's all we have to cover about the subscription box.
Yes, now we can discuss about the anniversary event. It's our 10-year anniversary. Not a lot of small businesses last 10 years, so this is a very big deal.
Yes, we started back in 2013. I had a tiny baby at home, just one at the time. I have two boys now. But I had one tiny baby at home and started this business from my laptop in the living room with, a little Brother mono laser. It was really a joke. I took all my pictures under my ceiling fan light, and that was how we started. And here we are. We have, 5,000 square feet. We're a team of 7, and we're still kicking. And we've got, hundreds of subscribers. I think we're almost to 700 now. Kind of a big deal for us. And to start from just an idea to still being here 10 years later is such a joy. And so we're giving you a freebie for the anniversary event. We do have a limited because they were really pricey. So I'm going to have to take it out of the bag. You'll be able to see that.
I love that you're particular. It benefits us. Yes, Tina.
Yep.
We're particular for a reason. If you don't, I'm going to take a drink. I'm thirsty.
All right. We do drink a lot of water here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make sure I turn it the right way. So, everybody know what this is, right? Very excited. I can get this right in front of the camera for you. All right. This particular item is a slightly oversized mouse pad. We had it made for us. They were very easy to work with, the manufacturer that we worked with, and we're very happy with the quality. I absolutely love a nice, simple, thin mouse pad, and it's so elegant. I have had one on my desk ever since they came in. It's got a pattern that we're using frequently throughout our anniversary event, and it's going to be part of something that we're releasing at the anniversary event. So it's all going to match. You're going to go ahead and get a 3-piece item for the anniversary event. We're going to give you one of these mouse pads, this sticky note, which again Amanda tried to show you here. It's hard to see in these lights up close. It's got the same pattern, or I think it's the same. It's very similar if it's not.
It's same pattern or from the same collection.
Yeah. And a set of these sticky notes. These are kind of like a blush, almost a gray, but they definitely got a blush tone sticky notes. These are one of my favorite sticky notes that we've ever released, so we're giving those to you with the mouse pad, and we're going to give you one of our coveted gold JA bookmark clip things, which I couldn't find for the live. If you've gotten them before, you'll know they're just kind of fun. And so you're getting a 3-piece set. I don't even know what the value of this freebie is yet. I want to say it's like $20.
I don't know off the top of my head.
I don't know.
I'll have to trust you. It's $20.
Somewhere between $10 and $20. I can't remember. But this is a really fun freebie, and it's going to look great on your desk. I'm so excited about this. I had a really boring black one on my desk for the last couple of years that I've been using, and I'm like, can we make this funner and a little bigger?
And we did. We ordered enough so everyone in the office got a mouse pad, and we all have them.
Yep.
Very nice, easy to use.
So this is going to be, I think we have 140 maybe freebies ready.
Yeah, that sounds right. 140 freebies.
And when we run out, that's it. They're not going to last the entire anniversary event. So if you didn't already mark your calendar, the anniversary event starts Thursday, August 17th at noon Arizona time. And for those of you watching live, just to kind of compare the time zones, because I know Arizona time is really weird, it is 1:45 here. So you can mark your calendar. You want to be one of the first ones in the shop. We're also going to be having mystery kits restocked in a couple sizes. We are clearancing a ton of items. They're going on last chance. I want to order new stuff next year. In order to do that, we need to sell some older stuff. And so there's going to be a ton of stuff. Maybe things that you were like, I like this, but I didn't want to spend the money. Now you want to spend the money. It's worth it. We're marking things down significantly. I want to say there were like, I don't know, 25 items I added today to the clearance list. So kind of a big deal. And on top of that, we have a huge release planned. Lots of items. Poor Emily, our e-commerce director, has been making listings for weeks.
Yes.
Let's see.
Love the design. I'm attempting to upgrade. I just sent you a message on Instagram as I'm not sure I did it correctly.
Okay. Yeah, Kayla, if you can email hello@jamesagenda.com, because that'll connect you right away to your account, and it's way easier for us to pull it up that way. The box charged, the subscription charged on the 1st, so any changes we actually have to make in the background. So even if you update for next month, it's not going to update the one that just charged. We actually have to manually do that for you. And we don't mind doing it, but there's no way to go around doing that for you. Thank you, Tina, for the link. Yes, Tina put the email in the chat there. Rachel says, what time again? It's at noon Arizona time. I think we need to add an event to the Facebook page and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can do that.
This is why I have my planner here.
This is separate from the subscription anniversary box. We're talking about the anniversary event now.
Yes. Yes, the anniversary event is to celebrate 10 years in business. The anniversary box is the 3rd year for the subscription box. So basically, August is just a really big deal for us. It all kind of fell in place. We didn't exactly plan to launch the subscription box at our anniversary. It just all worked out that way. But August is just a big month of surprises and fun items, and it's been really fun to plan. We've been planning it since last year, actually, all these things we're doing. Will you show items before release date? We will. I think actually next week.
Yeah, I think that's the plan for next week's live, is to go over some of the items we're releasing and do some sneaky peeks.
Yep. Any of the core items that we're going to be releasing, I think we'll bring them to our next live. So make sure that you join us next week. We're going to do this every Thursday at 1 o'clock Arizona time. It feels like a good time. We got our lunch. Everybody can come hang out. If you can't come hang out, you can always watch it later. We're going to repost every time. It's fun to get to talk to everybody. And so, yeah, I think next week we're going to talk to you about everything that's going on for the anniversary event. We're going to break it down. But one of the things that you do need to know is that I have fully revamped our Planner Perks program. And I did that so that it would be ready for the anniversary event for you. So we've had our Planner Perks program for 2-3 years. If you're new to us, if you haven't shopped yet, it's just a way to earn points on jamesagenda.com. Every time you shop, you earn points for what you buy. You can also earn points for other things. There's a variety of other small ways to earn points, like just signing up. I think you get 100 points. And then you take those points and you buy discounts. And so what we did is we took what was confusing about the Planner Perks program and got rid of it. And we made it simple and easy. And I significantly upgraded the options that you have. So now, if you refer a customer, so like let's say, Sally tells Susan, I like my James Agenda stuff, use my link to buy, you both get a 20% coupon to go shop. If your friend buys. That's a much larger value than what we used to give you, so that's helpful. And there's no cap on that, so you can do 20% You can do 20% off, $200 if you want to. It doesn't matter to me. You can use it however you want. So that's a real easy way to get big discounts. So that's the first part that's different. The second part is how you spend the points. So we used to have different tiers. Sorry, closing things on my computer here. We used to have different tiers for the Planner Perks program on how you could spend it. There was a discount for free shipping and a discount for dollars off and a discount for % off and all this. It was really confusing. They were all over the place. So I took them all away and I made it real simple. For every 100 points you spend, so like let's say you've shopped a lot or you're a subscriber and you have 1,500 points in your account. If you go cash in your 1,500 points, you get $15 in discount. It's 100 points per dollar. I said that right?
Yes.
Okay, 100 points per dollar. Keeps it real simple. You can cash in up to 2,500 points at a time, which means your big discount is up to $25 off. Right now, it is not able to be used on the subscription box. I am working on it. I really want you to be able to use it on the subscription box. It's just not an option with our technology today. But hopefully in the near future, you'll be able to use your discounts on the subscription box. I'm not doing it to be mean or because I don't want you to, I just can't. And so we made it real simple. For every dollar that you spend, you earn 5 points. And for every 100 points that you have, you can get $1 in discount. And it does all the math for you. You don't need to remember all this. If you ever want to find your Planner Perks, if you're new, there's a little pink shopping tag icon on the bottom left corner of our website at janesagenda.com. You just click that and sign into your account and it'll show you how to spend, how to earn, how many points you have. It's really easy. We have people that have 50,000 points just kind of sitting there. I mean, no joke. These people are subscribers who get the box every single month and you get points from subscribing to the box. Can't use them on the box yet, but you do earn the points and so they rack up real quick. So hopefully that explains a little bit about the difference in the Planner Perks, but I want you to be able to use your perks discounts for the anniversary event, so I wanted to upgrade them before we got there. Sorry. A lot of talking going on over here.
Sounds like you need some water.
Yeah, well, we're over our time, and I'm trying to make sure I answer all their questions.
Well, I think Tina will answer the last one for you.
Yes. Okay, so when we say a September subscription box, it will ship in August. It always ships the month before because I want you to get it before it's time to use it. It's intended to be used in September, if that makes sense. It is, so when we're talking about the November box, that'll ship mid-October, so you get it before November. So we are about to close the September box because we do take a little bit of time to actually make all the items. A significant amount of the subscription box is made here in our warehouse, and my employees need time to do that, and sometimes I have to help them because it's so many. And so we do have to close it a couple weeks before we ship, or there's not enough time to make everything. And then we ship everything out in the middle of the month. Let's see. Oh, I forget about the points. I think everybody does. You know, it's just this cute little icon there. It's supposed to be sending you emails. Okay, I think I covered all that.
No, there's one.
Is there?
Below. Yeah. Do you lose points if you don't use them?
I think they expire if you haven't. I think if you haven't earned or spent. I think it goes based on activity. I think it goes away in like 6 months. They do send you an email. The program sends you an email a month before your points are going to expire to let you know. Because we're not trying to be sneaky about it. I want you to use them. I want you to get the discount. I have to do the same thing with my employees for their vacation days. I was like, go on vacation. I gave you the vacation day. Go away. Sometimes I have to force them. I want you to rest. Same thing. I want you to get your discounts. So there is an expiration date. I think it's 6 months. And I think it says it in the program. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure it's 6 months. All right. So we talked about the freebie. We talked about the pen and the bonus item. We talked about Planner Perks and the history of the box. So the last thing we have to talk about is hammer mill.
Yes, paper.
So I don't have any here. That would have been real convenient, wouldn't it have been?
It would have been really convenient. That'll just have to be next week.
I might have some in this one.
Ooh, complete planner?
Yeah, I think it's a complete planner. Is this? Nope.
No.
That's the same paper. Dang it. All right. So I won't be able to show you, which is unfortunate.
We'll show you next week in next week's live, or perhaps in a short or something.
Double checking this one. This is a complete planner too. Nope. All right. So we are starting a transition. This is a really big deal. From the paper that we've been using for the last 7-8 years to hammer mill paper. We're making this decision not lightly. One of the reasons is because they're no longer shipping the paper that we used to use to the Western United States. And about 2 years ago, I literally bought every case of paper in America that would sell it to me because we were worried we were going to run out. I literally cannot get the paper anymore. And we're down to like our last 2 cases of it. We've been pushing it as long as possible. But somebody's trying to come in the room.
Emily, she's listening.
She's listening on the live and she brought us one. Is this the right paper?
Yes.
Nope.
No.
Oh, that's not hammer mill, that's a regular.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I have a regular. I don't have hammer mill to show them. Okay.
And I'm being asked questions from the other end.
Okay, run away.
Yeah, we'll show you the paper next week.
So the key differences between our current paper and the new paper, if you don't know the differences, they're the same GSM. We're giving the same technical quality. They're both 120 GSM. They're both considered an ultra bright white. But when we saw the hammer mill paper next to our current paper, it was an obvious upgrade. And if I'm picky about my pens, you know I'm picky about my paper. I wouldn't give it to you if I didn't think it was an upgrade. And so it is a more buttery smooth. Oh, she brought a whole case of paper in here.
Thank you.
You're all swimming in with paper. All right.
Okay, so for paper comparison.
All right, so I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this.
You can definitely see through the lights, though.
I got it. Well, I have one sheet of paper versus a stack.
Oh, okay.
So it's really hard to tell on screen. I'm just going to have to describe it to you for right now. Maybe I can take some photos and put it on the Facebook group or something. The new paper has almost a cream colored look to it when you look at it.
You kind of see the difference this far apart.
Oh yeah, see? I hope you can see that. Very exciting. I love this new paper. I'm excited to get it and use it. We're going to be transitioning. We've already started with a lot of the complete planners are made with it. I don't know if they've been doing every single one of them yet, but I do know that they've started using it for the complete planners that we're selling, the Jane's Agenda ready to ship planners. But over time, as we make new products, we're going to start transitioning you to this. Entire stacks will be printed on one or the other, so you won't, oh good, thank you Tina. Tina says you can see the difference. You won't get like half of an insert in the old paper and half an insert in the new paper. And quality-wise, they're technically the same. But I will say the new paper, if you can, I can't hold it, but if you hold the paper up to the light, you can see an obvious quality difference. And so even though it's almost double the price, double the cost of the previous paper, we're absorbing that for you because I want you to have this high quality paper.
It's buttery smooth, easier to write on. It's softer on the eyes.
Yes, the kind of cream tone. It's funny. I was worried it was going to be yellow. It's not yellow. It's got a delicate cream tone to it. It is definitely softer on the eyes, but when you see it next to our older paper, it makes our older paper look almost a purple, which is really funny because I love our older paper. I think it looks amazing. The new paper matches your white shirt. A little bit. I'm a little bit more yellow, but yeah. It's way easier on the eyes, and it's really fun to write on. It feels really smooth on the pen. So I'm excited to show you that. This is the first time anyone's heard about it yet. So if you're like, I didn't know, well, that's because we didn't tell anybody yet. It's brand new. We just found out we're down to like our last 2 cases of the old paper, and so it's time. How's it on? It works great. Everything that you were able to do with the older paper that we had that you loved, this new paper does it or does it better. We tested a lot of paper to get to this point. This was not like an instant, oh, we're definitely going to hammer mill. We even had third-party suppliers try to pitch us on their paper and things, and this was a no-brainer. When we saw this one, it was like, why haven't we been doing this all along? They're both FSC certified. They both protect the forest. They both, they're good brands. The key difference is the hammer mill paper is made in America. So that makes me happy. Lowers our carbon footprint, less trucking to get it to us. And so that's really exciting.
They're asking if we've tested pens and smearing. We have a plethora of pens. You got that brown one
Right,
over there.
so, see, right?
There's
It's not going to smear. Dries like almost instantly with any of our normal pens. You know, my big test for paper, like, obviously you want to be able to use whatever pen you want, but I want to be able to highlight and not have it bleed through. That's my big thing. And all of these highlighters we have are all really light in here. Right? I'm
Yeah,
pushing
I gotta-
really hard with this gray marker to try to show you. So, right, and you can see it, you're going to be able to see it through because of the light, right? But there's no bleed. That didn't come through the other side. It's just because I'm holding it up to the light.
compare it to the old paper.
Right, so
There's a little bit of bleed on the old paper.
it's funny. They're supposed to be the exact same weight, but it's like a tighter weave or something, and it's just really good. Will they be able to be? Will stickers be able to be removed without tearing the paper? I don't know.
I don't know. We have washi tape.
I'm like, what do we have available? We don't have a lot of stickers in the office.
We can try this washi tape.
Did that happen with our current paper, Ramona?
We don't
don't
use
use a lot of
stickers,
stickers.
enough, so we don't really know.
I'm a very light sticker user.
Here, I'm really pressing this washi tape in.
I can't imagine you're going to have problems. It definitely isn't like a glossy. So, you know, depending on the adhesive, maybe.
Well, the washi tape's coming up.
Yeah, it came right off on the washi tape. So that's hard for us to test without showing it to you. But I can't imagine it would perform worse than our previous paper. If anything, it's going to perform better because of the smoothness.
Oh, we have stickers.
I love that they're watching us. It's so cute.
Okay.
Jordan just brought us stickers.
I just imagine they're back there like, she mentioned something they don't have.
Quick, run!
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna have to give them cookies or something after this.
I don't. There we go. My nails are getting long. Okay.
Just
So
putting a sticker on the paper.
pressing it nice and
Jennifer
good.
says the paper will be better for eyes and those with
Yes.
learning disabilities. I definitely can see the better on your eyes. The slight cream tone, it just feels better to look at. And so I'm excited. Over time, you're going to switch to this.
So the adhesive, that's adhesive, not paper. Or is that paper?
I think that's paper.
And so it peeled up a little bit.
She really pushed that sticker
But yeah,
down.
I was being very aggressive.
Yeah, there was some force.
So as you guys get to know me better, my nickname in the office is Ginger Fire.
She earned it.
A lot of rar.
So it's also a tea she drinks all the time.
Yes. So
It's not-
I love teas, and one of them I was talking to the production manager because he's really into teas too. And I was like, oh, here, try this tea. And it's called Ginger Fire. It's a really spicy chai tea, and that name just kind of stuck.
Okay, it's stuck because she was all fire when she was pregnant with her little one.
And it never left. Okay, so this is the old paper. Let's try it. I feel
I don't
like
know
it's
if
sticking. No?
I don't know if you gave it the same force you gave that other one. I was watching going, you're going to dent my countertop.
Try it
Yeah,
again because it did not come up. But this has been printed on, so I don't know if that does anything.
yeah. You know, ultimately, most of our customers don't do a lot of replacing stickers, so hopefully either way, it's not a huge deal.
Nothing yet, but we'll continue to do tests and everything.
That's the
But
first time anyone's ever asked me how stickers stick to the paper and come off. So that's kind of a cool question. I mean, 10 years and no one's ever asked me that before. You should be proud of yourself. Will you be introducing more stickers? Perhaps. It's going to have to be the same level of quality that we expect out of all of our products, right? So if you've ever gotten a product from us and you're like, they never released it again, maybe it didn't meet our quality, and until we can improve that, we're not going to do it again. We did have some stickers long ago that didn't meet our quality. Those are no longer with us. They've been retired. So.
I know we do divider stickers. So if you buy the clear dividers, those come with divider labels. And so far, so good with those stickers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ones that are available in the shop have been approved, and they're doing great. And
Emily commented.
yeah, she commented earlier about Hammersmith and then corrected herself to Hammermill. I love that my team is out there watching. We do. We have the best team. Tina said that earlier. I'm very blessed. Our team is loyal and they love what they do, and we really do have fun all day. I mean, we get a lot done, but it would be weird to not hear someone singing or giggling or telling jokes or whatever. I mean, what kind of company do you enjoy getting to take breaks together with? Like most companies I've ever worked with, like you go on a break to get away from the job. Here we're like, you want to go on a break with me? And we all go on a group walk together.
Yeah.
It's just a wonderful environment. And I think you can kind of feel that in the products. Everything feels happy and light because that's how the whole company is. We're
Happy, light.
we love what we do. And so we're just so grateful that, celebrating again 10 years, we're still here and we still get to do this and have a job that we love and work with people that we love. Is kind of wonderful. So that's pretty much all I had to show you today. I know we marked out a half an hour and here we are at an hour and 5 minutes.
Well, so we just like to talk. I was going to try to go into some nostalgic reference to family history about talking before leaving and it's fine.
I don't think those were sentences.
Those are not sentences. Anyway, so I guess we can open it up for questions. If there's anything that you want to know about that we may have missed, now's your opportunity.
Christine says having great people to work with makes all the difference.
Yes.
I really think it does. We're very fortunate and we're very happy. And I don't just say that as the boss. My employees tell me all the time. I'm not just like, they're happy.
She's the best boss ever.
But I treat them like family, and I think that they appreciate that. So, kind of been the way of life for Jane's Agenda. All right. Well, if we don't get any other questions in the next couple seconds, we're going to wrap it up for today. Like I said, next week we're going to show you some of the stuff that we're releasing for the anniversary event. Max says, I love the purple flower stickers. Yes, those were in, I think, January last year. I think we still have some in the shop. I think they might even be on clearance if we still have them.
It's been
a little while.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, we like them so much we ordered a ton extra, and so that's why they made it to the shop. Kayla says, do you guys do one-on-one consults? We've never really needed to because we're so accessible. Like if you send me an Instagram message, I'm usually the one responding to Instagram. If you email, Mandy's going to be responding to you. Sometimes Amanda will respond to them. Everybody's really kind of right here. So if there's something instant someone needs to know, we're available. But no one's really asked, not in many years, for a one-on-one consult. So I'm open to the concept, but it hasn't really been something people have asked us for because we're so available. I would find it hard to, I know there's other companies that have like their affiliates do the one-on-one consults. I would want my employees to do it, people who know our product in and out, no question, and so it would have to be someone here in the building. That way if there's something like that just updated this morning, they would have that information.
We will be saving the live.
Yes.
I think it might be a couple minute delay, but yeah, we'll be archiving the live. Good Lord, I need more coffee.
I think someone's going to make a run.
Question about the full planners you offer. I will check the site, but a quick rundown of what's included and how customizable are they, full planner versus ready to ship?
So the ready to ship planner is a complete ready to go planner. It's bound and assembled and you're ready to start using it. Right now they include a set of 1 1/4 inch black metal discs. You get to pick your pretty, which means you get to pick your kind of cover set. We have right now 3 available.
Yes.
And you get to pick so if you pick Discbound, you get those. If you pick, we also have an A5 on there that comes with one of the vegan leather binders.
This one's set up, not the cover.
Not the cover on the inside. So this is, the A5. Both options, the Discbound and the A5, come with the plastic tab dividers. And if you get the A5, you get a laminated dashboard on the inside, so you still get that layered effect. But if you get Discbound, you get the cover set. And so they come with everything you need to bind it. They're already bound. And then they come with a monthly and a weekly insert, and they are open dated. That way, no matter when you start using your planner, you're set. And well, I guess I can tell them during the anniversary event, we're going to be releasing more options.
Well, you can technically show them that one.
You want me to?
Oh,
it's a little early. We'll show it next week.
Okay, next week.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready for the graphic part of that because I think that's going to be a really big deal, and I've already given them so much to do.
I understand. Okay.
But the complete planners start at like $99. They have a pretty good value, especially when you think about the time it takes the team to assemble them. They're putting them all together for you by hand here in the workshop. And they're a great choice if you're brand new to planning, or if you want to switch size. Let's say you want to go from classic down to junior size, like a lot of our customers are doing right now. It would be a great option because it gives you everything you need to get started. And then I would say if you're interested, then staying on at least the planner lifestyle box, if not the deluxe box. With that, over time you're going to get this fully built out planner, but it has everything you need to get started, and I really like that. Right now they feature only the executive set of I'm not doing it right now, Emily, you're going to have to calm down. I'm not ready. You only get the executive line, so it's the executive monthly and the executive weekly. During the anniversary event, we're going to be giving you the option to get the essential set in the complete planners. We're also going to have some other decorative stuff going there, so kind of a cool thing. Let's see, full planner versus ready to ship. I'm trying to make sure I answered all your question. It says, or the mini. So right now they are available in junior or classic. Those are our most popular sizes, and since we do have to assemble them here ahead of time, we went ahead and did the most popular sizes. Eventually I'd like to expand to more options. I guess A5 as well.
Yeah, we do A5.
A5. Again, all within that binding. That's our most popular size. The first Discbound you did, bought mine in November. Yes, we do also have something called a starter planner kit, which does not come assembled. It's a little bit less expensive on price. I can't speak to the value because I don't know the difference in the value off the top of my head, but that one doesn't come assembled. It comes with a clear cover, planner inserts and dividers and discs, and I think that's it. So it doesn't have any of the pretty items in it. It really is meant to then go add all your layers and the inserts you like, and so it's a different purpose for that planner. It's more to give you the pieces you need to get started, but not necessarily give you a complete ready to go planner, where the ready to ship planners are meant to be a complete planner that you can start with. Obviously no planner's ever completed Jane's agenda. We always add more stuff. Let's see, I started in September 29 off 2022 with my deluxe subscription box. Okay, sounds like my timing is spot on, says Rachel.
Is there a video on YouTube showing these?
No, it's on my list to make one. I just started making YouTube videos. I hope that you all are enjoying them. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube, please do, because the more people that subscribe, obviously that helps us get visibility in front of other new customers, and it lets me know that people are appreciating all that effort. It takes me like 6 hours to make one of those YouTube videos, and I am so camera shy. There's a pep talk. There's a hard pep talk.
I'm standing behind the camera, and I'm just like, you can do it.
Yes, my work woobie stands behind the camera and cheers me on. But I'm working on it. So if there's ever any YouTube videos that you want to see, if you want to see more explanation of things like that, I would love the suggestions, because I really enjoy being able to offer that to you. I think that it's really helpful to see things in more detail, especially, I'm jaded. I've been seeing the same products for 10 years. I get to see them up close. I have no questions. So sometimes I don't always know what a new person or a person who hasn't seen this item will ask. And so it's nice to have somebody tell me, oh, that's not clear, I don't understand this, because then I can explain it more fully. Gwen and Rachel like my videos. Yay. Yeah, Amanda's there the whole time. It's funny. I'm the only one in it, but trust me, she's in the room here with me. But
this last video has some outtakes at the end of it, and I think you can hear my voice in the outtakes.
You hear her giggle at me. I am ridiculous. I make faces the whole time. It takes me so much time to crop out all my weird faces. It's funny. But at the last one, the one that we just did on, does it say Discbound Planner Basics, I think is the title of the video. I left a couple of the ridiculous moments at the end, so if you haven't scrolled all the way to the end, watch it again, get to the end and watch my ridiculousness. It makes me giggle. I'm not embarrassed at all about how silly I am. All right, well, thank you so much. I really do. Now we need to cut it short because, long. We need to cut it long.
Yeah.
I have other things to do. I'm going out of town this weekend. Got to wrap up before the end of the day so that I can take my family on a trip. So we will be sending an email today that has a link to this live. So hopefully if you aren't on here, you can watch it later. If you watch the replay, let us know, because that helps other people see it. It bumps it to the top of search, and it lets us know that it's being enjoyed longer. So we're going to be sending out an email to everybody with some of the updates of what we talked about, plus some helpful links. I have a few different blogs I posted this week and YouTube videos and things. So if you haven't seen all of it, I'm going to put that there. And then next week we'll be back on Thursday doing the same thing with you. And hopefully most of you join us again, and maybe some new faces too, because that would be really fun. All right. All right. Thank you, everybody.
All right, thank you. We'll see you next week.